Being an entrepreneur to me means freedom and also just living out your dream. My name is Inclusivity Manale, and I'm the founder, and I call myself a chief visionary of Black Empire Farms. We're farming currently on our family land in Swartdam in the Northwest Province. I studied communications, majored in marketing, went into the workplace. And then there's something that switched. I decided, no, actually, I want to follow the land. When I started coming here, I saw there was a lot of non-economic activity, and we have a lot of land that is laying dormant. And so the idea was to get not just myself productive in farming, but having the people work the land and coming together as a collective. And so I approached my granddad and I shared with him the plan of how we want to use the excess land that is owned by the people and turn that into productive land where we can farm. He likes saying, "Molomo o tshela noka e tletse." And that means that like you're crossing the river with your mouth. Anyone can cross the river with their mouth, but do something, let me see you do something, and then I'll believe you. So what I had to do coming into this was firstly fence off the area, because we have some very naughty cows. And then we had to get a tractor in to plow, but we didn't have any water. And so my grandfather said, there's 2 dams down the road. Why don't you get water from there? And so what we started doing was taking 25-liter containers, getting the water, putting them in watering cans and walking down like every row and watering. But as soon as summer hit, it became a problem. When I saw the application for Mbewu, I applied.
When you look at the heart and the passion of Barloworld, it's really greater sustainability as well as building communities. The word Mbewu means a seed, and the Mbewu program starts at a seeding level where people are supported through building their businesses.
I applied, and the only thing I asked them for was water. I was like, if you can get me access to water, I'll figure everything else myself. And then they came back and said, hey, you're in. And so we had online sessions with some of the facilitators. We had some financial management training. They came and they installed the borehole. We were able to get a water storage tank. We were also able to switch to drip irrigation, and that helped because we were also able to correctly space the plants. We were able to also, on a more regular basis, deliver vegetables. And so, yeah, the water was like a great addition to the farm. We also have 2 other plots that we've identified that we are able to expand into. And the vision for Black Empire Farms is at some point to plant our cotton and also getting ourselves a little factory to go into agro-processing, because we're currently processing from our small little kitchen. So we've done well. We've been able to get water. We've been able to make enough sales for us to be able to pay people. It's also allowed me to change and impact people's lives. So I think my grandfather is very proud. He's no longer telling me about this river that I'm crossing with my mouth, so I really think he is.
Thank you. This is where Mbewu comes in. We are promoting, we're supporting, we're transforming ladies as much as we possibly can. And we're giving them the opportunity to progress in their own communities. Siyakhula supports someone who's been running their business for a while, and they need just a step up into growing their business.
My name is Bridget. I'm Managing Director for Bridgemas Trading and Project. We provide transport services. Our primary focus is on site operation. We deliver coal. When I grew up, my mother was selling like everything, and I was assisting her. That's when I started having the love for business. When I was working at Ingrain, I worked as an accounts payable controller. Then I was responsible for making payments for maize itself and then the transportation. of maize. So that's when I've learned transport. While I was working, I bought a truck. After a year, I said, now is the time. When I resigned, I was subcontracting. And then while I was subcontracting, COVID happened. I wanted to cry because I was struggling. I couldn't pay my loan, but I said, I'm gonna stick with this thing.
Siyakhula is Barloworld's enterprise development program. Through these programs, there is support to make sure that you grow, and contracts to make sure that they progress. So that kind of support and sustainability into our value chain and also into our supply chain becomes quite critical.
It was late 2020. I got a call from procurement. I met with them, signed a contract. By then I was running with 2 trucks. One of those trucks, it was not a good truck for mining coal. You make money today, tomorrow it all goes because of you running with old trucks. I don't know, it was tough, eh? It was very tough. I don't remember how many times did I ask myself, did I take the wrong move? And then they told us about Siyakhula. Then I applied for a trailer and a truck. They approved both. I got a loan. I paid a deposit, but I couldn't pay the balance. And then they gave me a grant. The other thing that Siyakhula did for us, they organized training for the drivers that really helped us in terms of saving fuel. The new truck, this one runs right through. You know, when I look at this truck, I'm seeing me growing. My revenue has grown, and now this truck is giving me hope.
My name is Bonisile Fortunate Strongway. I'm the managing director of Lamatamo Holdings, a 100% Black woman-owned business operating in the mining sector. We are based in Carolina, a small coal mining town. We offer plant hire and logistics services to the local mines here. So 2020, Lamatamo officially got its first contract. I bought myself 2 second-hand trucks. They gave me hell, but I always call it school fees, and I learned quite a bit. And then 2022, I applied for funding. Siyakhula, Barloworld were the ones who funded the TLB that I needed. Just right there on the spot, after my interview, they're like, no, we'll give you an interest-free loan for the TLB. So this opportunity really helped scale up my business quite a bit, increase the turnover, and we also got to employ other people. And because of Lamatamo doing well, we're able to fund the NPO called Carolina Employment Business and Training Center. It's a non-profit organization, basically focusing on community development. We do employment services. We also assist in skills development, business development. So we've been able to reach quite a number of young people. That is my passion. It started in 2015. We officially then registered the organization that will basically be a liaison between the community and the mines, do that stakeholder management. So we then started interacting with the community and interacting with the mines, and people started getting employed. We pushed for bursaries. So both these entities have helped me fulfill my purpose in life.
Barloworld has been very deliberate in involving women. How do you support women in terms of them building their own companies through supply chain? How do we promote and support women in leadership? We have something called The Table is Big Enough, which focuses on including everyone within Barloworld to come to the table and have a conversation. So it's certainly important for us to give young people a voice.
My name is Thema Molatedi, and I am a first-year CA trainee at Barloworld. I'm 10 months into the program, and I am having a good time. When I arrived at Barloworld, to my surprise, I found very supportive managers, and it was actually mostly females. It proved to me that it's also possible for me to get there. The Barloworld slogan is defying limits. You can do anything that you set your mind to. So I'm gunning for that corner office.
We initiated a gender-linked bond to formalize our diversity and inclusion priorities and put in place measurable KPIs to track our progress on these commitments.
The first one was leadership. When you look at the exec of Barloworld, it's 50% ladies, 50% men. We're sitting at about 80% top management being black women. Management at senior level, 67%, and middle management, it's at 78%, which is quite a huge achievement. Equally, the other KPI we measure is that of supplier chain. So it's really about transformation. It's really about contribution to the greater society. It's really also about young people who are starting up and growing into the business environment.
So to all those women who want to start their own businesses,
If you want something, fight for it, because nothing is easy.
If you put your mind to it and you work hard enough and you don't give up, you fight, there's nothing that we cannot do.